If you have crossed the half-century mark and you are starting to feel like your internal check engine light is constantly flickering, listen up. Maybe your joints are creaking more than the floorboards, your strength feels like it's slowly leaking away, or you have noticed that your balance just isn't what it was 10 years ago. It can be scary to feel like you are losing your physical independence. But here's the good news. You don't need to accept that decline as inevitable. There is a single, incredibly simple movement you can add to your day that acts like a reset button for your body. The best part? You don't need a gym membership, you don't need expensive weights, and you don't even need a yoga mat. All you need is a little bit of floor space and the mental grit to stick with it. This specific movement is the horse stance. It is a staple in martial arts, but it's tragically overlooked in standard fitness programs for people over 50. I see it all the time. Folks come to me looking for a complicated solution to their pain and weakness, and they are stunned when I show them this basic hold. The problem is that most people have either never heard of it or they've been doing it wrong their whole lives. When you actually nail the form, you are doing more than just exercising. You are bulletproofing your lower body. You are building rock-solid strength in your legs and hips, engaging your core, and training the kind of stability that keeps you on your feet and out of the hospital. Let's break down exactly how to do this. Imagine you're about to sit in a chair, but the chair isn't there. You want to stand with your feet significantly wider than your hips. Turn your toes out just a little bit, not like a ballerina, but in a natural, open angle. Now, sink your hips down. The goal is to get your thighs parallel to the floor, but if you can't get that low yet, just go to a depth where you feel the work. The crucial part here is your upper body. You aren't hunched over. Keep your chest proud, your spine tall, and make sure your knees are pushing outward, tracking right over your toes. The magic of the horse stance lies in isometric strength. Most exercises require you to move up and down, which can cause wear and tear on older joints. Isometric means you are holding still under tension. You are forcing your quads, hamstrings, and glutes to fire on all cylinders without the grinding impact of jumping or running. It's like doing a plank, but for your legs. Because you aren't moving, you are also protecting your joints. You are strengthening the tendons and ligaments around your knees and hips, which is the secret sauce for longevity and pain-free walking. Beyond just strength, this move is a miracle worker for flexibility. We spend so much time sitting in chairs that our hips get locked up. By holding this wide stance, you are actively opening the hips and stretching the inner thighs while simultaneously strengthening them. It's a two-for-one deal for your mobility. Furthermore, holding this upright posture trains your spine. We all have a tendency to slump as we age. This forces you to maintain a dignified, upright posture, engaging the muscles that keep you standing tall. There's also a mental component here that we cannot ignore. In martial arts, this is called rooting. It's about becoming immovable. When you first start, your legs are going to shake. Your brain is going to scream at you to stand up because it burns. But fighting that urge is where the transformation happens. You learn to breathe through the discomfort, to stay calm when things get tough, and to control your body with your mind. It is a practice in resilience that translates to every other part of your life. If you're just starting out, don't be a hero. It's perfectly okay to hold on to a kitchen counter or the back of a sturdy chair for balance. Your goal is to hold the position for 30 seconds. That's it. Do that 3 times a week. As you get stronger, try to work up to a minute, then 2. Once you're a pro, you can ditch the chair. If you want to make it harder, you can hold a gallon of milk or a dumbbell at chest height, or even raise your arms straight up overhead to challenge your balance even more. A quick warning on form. The biggest mistake people make is letting their knees collapse inward. This puts terrible stress on the knee joint. Always think about actively pushing your knees outward so they stay in line with your toes. Also, keep your torso upright. If you're leaning way forward, you're cheating your core and hips out of the work. Getting older doesn't mean you have to get weaker. You have the power to reclaim your stability and confidence. It starts with just 30 seconds of holding your ground. Give the horse stance a try, and you might just find that your best, strongest years are still ahead of you.